Good news, brand new documentary about Jim Henson's coming out on Disney+, and this is the trailer for it, Jim Henson Idea Man.
Tell me why you like Jim Henson so much.
He is, in my eyes, very similar to Walt Disney. In the same way that Walt Disney thought that animation could be more than just like 5-minute shorts, Jim Henson thought that puppetry is more than just like a little something for kids. From Fraggle Rock, Dark Crystal, Sesame Street, Muppets, Labyrinth, he really had big ambitions for puppetry. I just think he's really inspirational.
What's he inspired you to do?
That's not necessarily how I'm using the word inspirational. just like, he's cool, man.
Hello there, my name is Jim Henson.
Hi, Jim Henson.
Puppeteer.
I'm Ben, this is my friend Ediz.
Sesame Street. The Muppets.
Sesame Street's him as well?
Dark Crystal.
Yes.
Labyrinth.
Just
Jim
all
created out of
Muppets.
innocence.
All puppets.
Yeah,
He
that's his
showed
thing.
people the good in all of us.
Ron Howard's.
Is this a 9-to-5 job?
Who dat?
Happy Days.
What about it?
He's like the lead in Happy Days and he's a massive director.
I only know him from that one episode of The Simpsons where they're like, hey, it's Ron Howard.
Are you joking?
Guess it's up to me.
You killed Ron Howard!
Okay, I'll stop.
He's the main guy in Happy Days.
I've never
Did you
seen
never watch Happy Days?
No. Do you mean Cheers?
No, I mean Happy Days.
Howard, you've done it again.
Is this a 9-to-5 job?
Yeah, it's every moment of one's life kind of job, those things.
Dedication.
There's so many songs about rainbows and what's on the other side.
From a very early age,
weird seeing him so
he had
young.
the feeling that he was here for a purpose.
Sam and Friends.
Characters come about from many different ways.
It was my mother's.
Kermit the Frog was on the very first show he ever made, but he wasn't like the lead person. It was a show called Sam and Friends, and Kermit the Frog was just one of the random characters on there. But he's lasted since that very first show.
Do you think it's weird that he was like really into puppets?
Why is that weird, Ediz?
Well, I was just looking at him then and I thought, like, is it just like a form of some sort of escapism? I mean, it is a form of escapism, but like, did he have some like torn childhood and like he saw like another world in his puppets or some form of like expression?
Why is the only valid explanation for being into puppets you have to go through trauma?
I just think puppets are quite a childish thing.
Jim Henson would fight you right now because that's what he was against. I mean, traditionally, yeah, it's like more of a child's form of entertainment. I mean, I literally follow people on TikTok and on Instagram that their whole stick is they're like making puppets and bringing them to life and stuff.
Wow.
Not you with your judging eyes, jeez.
Characters come about from many different ways.
It was my mother's coat and a ping pong ball.
That's how it all started.
He had so many ideas
That
and
was
so
a
many
great
things he
show.
wanted to do. His inner life must have been sparkling.
The space he gave to an expression of imagination.
Is it mad they just have to hold their hands up like
Yeah,
this for like
I love
hours?
that. No, what they do is you do that, put your arm up, they hire somebody else to go like this.
An expression of imagination. I see that in everything that he did.
Tell me more.
I love you.
I love you too.
Thanks.
Have you seen those little clips of those really little kids with like the Sesame Street characters?
But do you think I have?
There's some adorable clips.
12. 13. 13. 14. 15.
What's after 15? After 15 comes 16.
Oh, God, that is
16.
Rainbows are visions, but only illusions.
There was nothing that Jim didn't entertain.
Is it Rita Moreno?
Oh, is that from West Side Story? Yeah, it does look like her, yeah.
Rest in peace.
Didn't entertain.
Oh, that's her there.
Everything was getting a little bit bigger.
Becoming famous was what he wanted, that there was an innocence getting lost. Was going to impact his relationship with us and everything.
Oh my God, a flashback to you being in Disney Magic Kingdom and seeing like Kermit, not even Kermit the Frog, it was like some C-list Muppet and like losing it.
Not you talking about Sam Arrow and calling him a C-list?
Only the American moments of history, but just the American parts.
Oh, yeah!
Guys, I was so confused. It's like I thought he saw like a really cool character, and he just like saw like, I don't know.
Let me level with you. First time in Disney World, Florida. I'm expecting to see some Disney characters. I'm expecting to see Splash Mountain. What I'm not expecting to see is the windows to bust open on some random building in, is it Liberty Square? Is that what it was? And the freaking real life Muppets popping out being like, great moments in history.
Yeah, hey, honestly, it was like a kid.
I wasn't ready, no, because do you know what the difference is, Ediz?
Fine.
Do you know what the difference is?
And then we sat on the floor and watched it like children.
Why is that like a child? Why is sitting on the floor like a child? Why can't an adult just sit on the floor and not be accused of being a child?
I'm not saying I didn't say it's a bad thing. I'm just saying we did that.
We did do that.
I sat with you. I didn't say you sat on the floor and I looked at you judgmentally. I was looking at you judgmentally, but I sat next to you.
The difference is, right, when I see Snow White walking around the parks, cool, I like to pretend like, oh yeah, it's Snow White. I know.
Yeah, this goes against what you're going to say. Go on, carry on.
I know it's a woman.
Right.
Who's just doing a job.
Right. Come on.
I see Kermit the Frog up there.
Yeah. It's a guy with his hand up a frog's bum.
Shh. That's actual Kermit the Frog, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think there's only one of them? Do you think Kermit can be in one place at one time?
I think there's only certain people who are allowed to perform as the Muppets.
For sure.
Like the current Kermit the Frog, his name is Matt Vogel. They don't just let anyone do them. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm seeing the Muppets, I know that's the actual Muppets. It's not just someone who kind of looks like they could be Snow White. That's freaking Kermit the Frog. You would never get it.
That there was an innocence getting lost was going to impact his relationship with us and everything, and that was complex.
He wanted to do more than is humanly possible.
That idea that time could run out
was just unthinkable.
If Jim was here, I just have to thank him.
Is that Frank Oz? Honestly, I'm gassed.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing like that he's managed to do that.
And the fact that like the achievements he achieved and people like you just put him down. But like you don't even know like what he achieved, you know what I mean?
I don't.
I'm honestly so excited to watch that. Would you want to watch it?
Yeah, I mean, it's inspiring.
Similar to like my love for Walt Disney, I had books growing up about like the making of like the Muppets and about Jim Henson and stuff. So it's like, this is another thing that I've got that I know lots of information about. And it'd be kind of interesting to watch it with someone who literally knows nothing. Like most of our YouTube channel is like about Disney, which you have a little knowledge on. But yeah, apparently Jim Henson Muppets you know nothing of. So it's kind of be interesting to watch it together. Maybe.
I was gonna say it's interesting. Like if this was somebody now saying I'm gonna make a show about puppets, they just get laughed at and be like, "You're an idiot."
Well, imagine what he went through.
Yeah, exactly.
Having to put up with people like you. Let us know in the comments. Are you excited for Jim Henson Idea Man? Are you a fan of the Muppets? We can chat in the comms.
With Ben, not me.
I'll be there. And if you've enjoyed this video and want to check out another one, then why don't start with this one? Might be good.
Thanks for watching.
Toodles.
Bye.